Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Welcome. Tonight is a celebration, y'all. Welcome. Deep. We'll check a bind again. No. Hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all. Good evening. Tonight is a celebration. I am celebrating tonight. I'm waiting for a few more people to come into the room. Hey y'all, hey. Hey. Hey y'all. I'm just waiting for what's going on. Hello, what's going on? Today is a celebration. Can you hear me? If you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know how you. Let me know. Hey, good evening. What's going on? Tonight is a celebration. Tonight we are celebrating 1K. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so super excited to be here tonight. I just recently got to 1K followers, so I am super excited. Okay, super excited tonight. I'm streaming on 2 platforms, on YouTube and also TikTok. I'm super excited tonight, guys. I just reached 1,000 followers on TikTok. And you know what? It's a milestone for YouTube because I just reached 250 on YouTube. And if anybody knows about YouTube, YouTube is a slow game. The YT, that's a slow game. So to reach 250 is great. But I'm super excited to be here. I'm so excited, y'all. So super excited. Good evening. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. Good. So great. But what about hey y'all, hey. What's going on? What's going on YouTube and TikTok? Okay. All right. So I'm trying a new mic tonight, y'all. So I'm so on YouTube and TikTok. Yes, I'm so super excited. I'm glad that my audio, I was having audio issues the last time. So I'm super excited tonight. Welcome to the Grace and Growth Room. So I renamed my room, y'all. It's called Grace and Growth. Okay. And I really wanted this atmosphere to be about this space is going to be where we grow in faith in our finances, but it's covered by God's grace, right? So I really wanted this space. I wanted to I wanted to name the room the exact like atmosphere that I'm going for. So grace means giving yourself permission to start fresh, even if you mess up with your money. So if you have messed up with your money before, this room you entered. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene, for the fan club. Thank you so much. I'm just really explaining my room. This is called Grace and Growth Room. And in this room, we give ourselves grace around our finances, but we also growth is where we're taking small intentional steps to move forward. And that's what we do here. We combine grace and growth, and we're going to grow with our finances, but we're also going to give ourselves grace. So if you are giving yourself grace for your finances tonight, type in grace in the chat. For all my new people that are here, make sure that you like the live, make sure that you share it. I'm celebrating. I'm so excited tonight, y'all, that I just reached 1K. So super excited. I just reached 1K. So I want to be celebrating that tonight, y'all. So if you are new to my room, again, this is the Grace and Growth Room. We are growing gracefully in our finances, and we're giving ourselves grace with it. Because listen, if you have messed up before in your finances, it's okay. God still gives us, a chance to get it right. And then we want to take some intentional steps to grow gracefully. So if you're new and you're trying to give yourself grace in reference to your finances, put grace in the chat. Put grace in the chat. Make sure that you like the live. Make sure that you share it. Put grace in the chat if you are giving yourself grace with your finances tonight. I'm so super excited, y'all. So super excited. So there's a leading question here. If 1K hit your account, what's your first move? Put in the chat. If 1K hit your account, what's your first move? Tell me what you're doing. Are you going to spend it? You going to spend that 1K? Are you going to save all of it? Are you going to pay off some debt? If you just entering in my room, if 1K enters your account, tell me what's your first move. Make sure that you like the live. Make sure that you heart it. I'm so super excited for everybody that is on the live or will be watching on the replay. So if you are watching on the replay, make sure that you type in replay in the chat. So super excited tonight, you guys. So if you are, again, watching on the replay, make sure you play replay on the chat, but also you can answer the question. For my YouTube family, you can't see the question that I have on top of it's like a board or whatever on TikTok. But when people enter the room or when people come into my live, they can see this question at the top. So it's like a question at the top of my board. And it's almost like an engaging question, right? For people to come in and say, okay, well, what's she talking about? What's her room about? Stuff like that. So the question is, if 1K just hit your account, what is your first move? So for all the new people that are entering the room, thank you so much for coming tonight. So here, I'm Janine. I am your budget coach. I am your go-to girlfriend for managing money with faith and intention. So over here, I talk about personal finances with God in the center. So if that's something that you're into, make sure that you like the live, make sure that you share it. If you're on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. So we are celebrating 1K tonight. I'm super excited to reach 1K. There are certain new milestones that is unlocked when you reach 1K. So I'm super excited about that. So if you are giving yourself grace with your finances tonight, type in grace in the chat. I'm so super excited for people to be here. Again, in this room, we talk about personal finances, but we give ourselves grace with it, right? And we talk about, growing in our personal finance journey, right? What actionable steps can you take to be better with your money, right? So if you are new again to my live, make sure that you like it. Make sure that you heart it. Make sure that you are tapping the screen, y'all. So this could be pushed out to more people. I would truly appreciate it. Make sure you sharing the live. Make sure you're sharing the live and tapping the screen. So if you can answer the question that you see, if 1K hits your account, what's your first move? What you doing with the money? Are you spending it? Are you saving it? What you doing with your money? What are you doing? Make sure that you tap the live, you guys. Make sure that you're sharing it out. So excited tonight. So excited, y'all. For the new people in the room, make sure that you grab your daily heart. Make sure that you tap the screen. I don't see nobody tapping. I don't see nobody tapping the screen. Make sure you guys tap the screen. Make sure that you share it out. So again, we are celebrating the milestone of me reaching 1K. Honestly, like I just remember when I first created my business, Gracefully Simplified. I remember when I did my first video, my first YouTube video, I probably recorded the video. Oh, good evening, Fearless Beauty. Good evening. So excited for you to be here. Make sure that you get your daily heart points and make sure that you tap the screen. Make sure that you share the live. So excited for you to be here. Tonight we are talking, this is the Grace and Growth Room where we give ourselves grace in reference to our finances, but we also grow intentionally. And make sure you're liking. So tonight we are talking about if 1K hits your account, what are you doing? Thank you so much, Coach Chantel, for the heart me. I truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Make sure that you are sharing it. Make sure that you are hearting it. Super excited to be here. And again, this is the Grace and Growth Room where we are growing gracefully with our finances, but we also are being intentional about it. So again, if 1K hits your account, what's your first move? What you doing with $1,000, y'all? Like, what you doing with it? Are you spending it all? 1K get you got 1K in your account. What you doing with it? Are you spending it? Are you saving it? Are you paying off debt? Are you going on a shopping spree? Put in the chat what you are doing with 1K in your account. I feel like it's 1K is. Hey, DJ Flower, thanks for joining. So excited for you to be here. So excited for all you guys to be here. Make sure you're tapping the screen. And again, if 1K hit your account, guys, what you doing with the money? Are you going to spend it? Are you going to save it? Are you going to pay off some debt? Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. Super excited that I just reached the milestone 1,000 followers on TikTok. And I was saying that I truly remember when I first started this journey. I was so super nervous to make the videos, nervous to, get on the live. I probably recorded my YT videos. I remember the first video, it took me hours to edit the videos, hours and hours and hours to edit it, and to finally like push play. So I started this journey in March around my birthday. And I was like, you know what? I really want to do this venture. I really want to really encourage people about their personal finances, but just encourage, to put God in the center. So that's kind of the heart of my brand. And I started this in March. So now we are at 1K. Super excited to be here. Because I never thought, I'm like, man, it makes it looks easy when, you see all these people followers, but it's really not easy to get it. So I wanted to definitely celebrate this milestone tonight. So again, we are talking about our personal finances and giving ourselves grace around it. So I'm so super excited for everybody new into the room. If you're new, put where you are from. what city you're from, or maybe you can answer the question, if 1K just hit your account, are you spending it? Are you saving it? Are you paying off debt? Put debt, spend, or save in the chat. Tell me what you're doing. If you saving it, are you spending it, or are you paying off debt? One of the three. Put it in the chat. Let me know what you're doing. So super excited for everybody to be here. Make sure that you are tapping the live. Make sure that you are sharing it out. Super excited for everybody to be here. So make sure that you guys are tapping. So what are you guys doing? If you are good evening to all the new people in the room. So I just wanted to talk about some new features since I'm at 1K, right? So if the new people are in the room, I have a subscription plus, which is this feature here. So if you click that button here, it has some general questions. I'm a financial coach. I specialize in budgeting, saving money, and getting out of debt. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can click this button right here and you can send me a message. Also, I have now subscriptions, which I'm so excited about. So excited. So if you're interested in joining the Grace Circle, and the subscriptions, I will be doing like subscribers only videos, some budgeting hacks that some budgeting hacks that will only be to my subscribers. So if you want to join, I'm trying to figure if I can get one person tonight to join the subscription. We can't comment. Really? Why? Why? OMG. Oh, man. All right, so we having some technical difficulties, y'all. So y'all can't comment on there. Because I'm like, dang, nobody's commenting. You can't because your subscriber. Oh. So how do I turn that feed? That's the only ones that can comment. Oh my gosh. All right, let me see something. Let me see. That's so crazy. Comment, let me see. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh, Jesus. Comment settings, filters, mute duration, choose how long muted, allow comments, which is on. I'm looking, hear your voice, moderators. It's always something. Hey, like, so for some reason, this feature, click subscribers to turn off. So where do I click that at? Okay. Let's see. Settings. Oh, subscriptions. Okay. Subscriptions, sub only, space. No. Let me go back. I'm sorry, guys. Like, it is always something. Let me see. Settings. Hear your voice. Hold on, you guys. Damn it. Set up. I'm sorry. It's like, let me see if I can pause this. Are you on the subscriber page? Yes. And I don't see that feature to turn it off. Let me see. Damn it. You know what? Let me see something. If I can go in here and I can go here, terms got it. And then I can go select a discount. No, let me turn this off. Subscribe only, watch this live. No. Stickers. Let me see. Okay, exclusive. Got it. Scroll down to the bottom. Okay. Subscription goals, send, share. Doggone it. Sub only live chat. You turned off sub only live chat, right? Subscription, upload. Doggone it. It is always something in my life. Badges. I think I scrolled down to the bottom and I think that I turned it off. Like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I feel like it's always something happening in my life. It's just like always something happening. It's so crazy. Like I scrolled to the bottom. I'm just trying to think. Oh my God, this is crazy. Resume live. This is crazy. I paused the live. In the right corner. Okay, scroll to the bottom more right. Let me see. Because all right, I see that. Let's see. Oh. Sorry, I'm having pause alive the settings. Hear your voice. Comments. So in the right corner. So it doesn't show once I scroll down to subscriptions, which I did. Right? More. Only subscribers can watch this live. Sub only live. Oh, I got it. Got it. Okay. So I got it. So guys, whoever is still here, thank you so much for your patience. Oh man. I'm sitting up here sweating. Oh my gosh. It's so hot in here. Now I'm really hot. Okay. Now, it's always something going on in my life. It just always is something going on. So, if you are new or if you've been watching the whole time, thank you so much. Now, hey, friend, thank you. I can see it. Yes. For some reason, y'all, I done put only subscribers that can comment on my chat. You can tell I'm still, there's always something. I done pushed the button. I done invited people into live the last time I went live. Whew, I'm sitting up there sweating. Man. All right. So we got it together. I'm like, why is nobody commenting? I mean, gosh, nobody's going to do anything with 1,000 in their account. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Lisa. I don't know what I would do without you. Like, what would I do? If anybody, listen, I'm new to live hosting, y'all. And if you're ever interested in, this is for my TikTok family. YouTube, if you know, you need to go over to TikTok. But if you ever are interested in being a live host or just getting comfortable on live, with situations like this happen where you just can't control it, Dr. Lisa has an agency. She is absolutely the best. So if you are ever interested in trying to grow your follower account, to try to grow your community, to try to get comfortable being on live, then you need to get with her agency. You definitely need to get with her agency. So when you have technical difficulties like I were, I'm like, Dad, nobody is commenting like at all. So super excited. So again, my whole spiel, people probably was hearing me but couldn't even comment. So again, we are celebrating 1K over here. So super excited for everybody to be here. This is the Grace and Growth Room. We are giving ourselves grace when it comes to personal finances, and we are also growing with our personal finance. So if you want to give yourself grace in reference to your finances tonight, or you just feel like you have messed up several times and you are just not in a place when it comes to your personal finance, you are in the right room, because this space I want to be very, intimate, to a space where, we can talk about our personal finances and it's not going to be any shame or guilt around it. So if you are ready to release the shame and guilt around your finances, put grace in the chat. How long are you staying live? 1 hour. Well, yeah, I would say another 30 minutes, another 30 minutes. So yeah, another 30 minutes. I'm staying live, live for more than 5. Okay. Yeah. So I'm so super excited for everybody to be here. So if you had 1K in your account, tell me what you do. What would you do with it? Would you save it? Would you spend it? Or would you pay off some debt? Put it in the chat. Tell me what you would do. Tell me what you would do with that. YouTube, thank you so much for your patience. For people watching on the replay, when you have technical difficulties, you have to work your way through it. So super excited for everybody to be here. So super excited for just, the growth in reference to my journey. And I feel like it's going to be the same way for you if you are in a place where your personal finance is like, what, you just can't get your money together. Know that give yourself grace. Know that there's going to be growth. And it's very important to make sure that you look back on like milestones. Like, what? I remember when I couldn't even save $1, but now I have some savings. Or I remember when I had all this credit card debt, but now I have paid off some credit cards. So congratulations on 1K. Thank you so much. I'm so super excited about it. I just remember when I had 0 followers, nobody watching me at all. And it was just like crickets here. So we thank God for the small blessings over here, the small growth. They said, don't despise the small beginnings. And I think that can be to anybody. Don't despise your small beginnings. If you are a new entrepreneur, if you are new to paying off debt, if you're new to maybe building your budget, do not despise the small beginnings, because it will get better. Definitely, definitely, definitely. So I literally was talking about the new feature that's been unlocked. I love that saying. So do I. I feel like it's just that saying, to don't despise the small beginnings, can literally be, taken to like all areas of your life, right? Like all areas. Like, don't despise the small beginnings. Let's say you're that new employee on the job, or you're just starting in a new relationship. Like, don't forget the newness, because after a while, when y'all get sick of each other, then y'all like, oh, I remember when you used to do this or whatever. Or in reference to your finances, like me, and I remember when I didn't have no savings, but now I have savings. Or I remember when I had all of this debt, or I remember when I was living check to check. So not despising the small beginnings is so, so important. So I'm so super excited about the new features that I have for having 1K. So if you are interested in going deeper in reference to your budget, click this button right there. And it has some general questions. I have a subscription plus. If you want to join the Graceful Simple community, you can become a subscriber over here. And I have new features. So if you're interested in becoming a subscriber, then you can click this button right there. And I will be doing some subscriber only videos, some budgeting content, some nuggets and some gems only for my subscribers. So I'm super excited about that. But if you have, again, 1K that just hit your account, what are you doing with it? Tell me what you're doing. Are you spending it? Are you saving it? You paying off some debt? Maybe you paying off, some people you owe. Love it. Thank you. Yep. What are you doing? Make sure that you like the live, the new people that are into the room. Make sure you like the live. Make sure you share it out. Make sure you get your daily engagement points. Those points not only help me, but they help you as a viewer. So people will know that you're an engaging viewer. I'm a little fragile, so I'm saving it. You're a little fragile, so you saving it. Good. Okay. So you want to save it. Listen, I'm telling you what I'm gonna do with 1K, y'all. I'm gonna save 500 and I'm gonna spend 500. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to spend a little bit. I haven't spent on myself in a while. So I would definitely go to spend a good 500 on myself for sure. So I would definitely spend 5 and then I would save 5. I want to spend it all. See, back in the day, I would just be like, oh, I'm getting me a bag for sure. I'm about to give me a bag. But I'm trying to be wiser with the money for sure. So again, all the new people that's entering the room, what's going on? Make sure that you're hearting the live. Make sure that you're liking it. Make sure you're sharing it out. So super excited for everybody to be here, to be a part of the community. If you have any budgeting questions, make sure you drop it in the chat. But over here in this room, we talk about personal finances with God in the center. So if that is something that you're into, then you're in the right room. So super excited for people to be here. So the subscription, if you're interested in becoming a subby, then you can hit this link here. If you're interested in budgeting one-on-one coaching with me, you can hit this link right here. So I'm super excited for all the new people that are in the room. So I wanted to give this tip. And I was honestly talking about this to my mom. And it's a very interesting topic. So some budgeting advice that I really wanted to definitely come on live just to really celebrate the milestone. But I definitely wanted to give some nuggets in reference to budgeting. So let me know in the chat if you have your bills on auto pay. Put auto pay. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much for the roses. Let me know, even on the YT, if you are an auto pay person. Do you have your bills on auto pay? Put auto pay in the chat. Times 21. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me know. Do you got your bills on auto pay? Because let me tell y'all, auto pay I'm an auto pay person. Yes. Listen, auto pay is the new flex. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, years ago, me budgeting and stuff, I never had my bills on auto pay. I never had it on auto pay. And that's the new flex. To have your bills on auto pay, listen. One of the key benefits of having your bills on auto pay is, having the due dates. You don't have to be searching for oh, the bill didn't come in, you paying the bill late, all of that. But there's just a flex. But I realized that some of the budgeting things that I personally do, most people don't do. And I wasn't doing it all of my budgeting journey. And I would be stressed about oh, did I pay this bill? Did I miss this due date? I don't know if I paid this. I don't know if I did that. So auto pay is the new flex. If you are new into the room and you are just coming in, put if you have your bills on auto pay. Put auto pay in the chat if you have your bills on auto pay or if you are still a paper person. Now listen, there's no shame or no guilt here if you don't have your bills on auto pay. Some people do, some people don't. But I will recommend that you put your bills on auto pay. So then that way, mainly auto pay. Okay, not mainly auto pay. All right. That's good. Now, you know what? I do agree. I feel like majority, all of 99% of my bills are on auto pay. The only one that's not on auto pay is the mortgage because the mortgage is so high. So I need to control. Good evening. Oh, good evening, Miss Darlene. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was having technical difficulties when I think I seen you when you first came in the room. Thank you so much for coming back to the live. We are talking about whether you have your bills on auto pay tonight. Put auto pay in the chat if you have your bills on auto pay. And if you don't, that's okay. It's no shame, no guilt over here. But what I was saying was, thank you so much for entering the fan club. Naya, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. But what I was saying is, listen, auto pay is the real flex. Okay. That's the real flex. And it's okay if you don't have your bills on auto pay, but I would encourage people that if you don't have your bills on auto pay, that try to get there. Like try to start with one bill. Let's say, you know what, I'm going to start with my cell phone bill and put that on auto pay. Because honestly, auto pay just relieves some stress. The only thing that you really have to worry about is making sure the money is in your account. So that's the next, which is like the biggest thing, right? But in reference to due dates, you'll learn your due dates because I feel like when, my bills on auto pay, I kind of pretty much know like what bill, I know when my electric bill is coming out. I know when my water bill is coming out. And a lot of times these companies will give you alerts, right? They'll give you alerts and let you know, oh, your bill's about to come out of your account. So you just have to, make sure the money's in here. So I would encourage everybody that's on a live tonight, if you do not have your bills on auto pay, which is okay, but we want to get there. We want to get better with our finances. We want to give ourselves grace, but we want to get better. We want to level up. So make sure that you auto pay your bills. I was saying that the only bill that I don't auto pay is my mortgage, but I am getting there. I'm getting there. I do want to auto pay that mortgage, but I auto pay all of my bills except for the mortgage because the mortgage is the highest. So I kind of want to control when I pay it. So, pay it on time, but I kind of don't want them just digging in and just grabbing my money. So, but auto pay definitely is the new thing. Now, I want to ask people, this is so a lot of people. Let me know if you guys are still receiving your bills in the mail or do you have paperless billing? Do you still receive your bills in the mail? So put mail in the chat if you still receive your bills in the mail or put paperless. Some, not all. Okay, Miss Darlene. Okay, some of the bills, not all. And that's okay. Like some bills. And that's okay. But I would say, paperless. Yes, paperless. We want to be paperless with our bills, y'all. Like, I don't know about y'all, but do you get tons and tons and tons of mail? Like, oh my gosh, I hate it. We need to do well, I still like paper reminders for some. Well, that's okay. Listen, that's okay, Miss Dr. Lisa. That's okay. But listen, I'm a paperless girl. All the new people in the room, if you thank you so much, Claire, for joining the live. We are talking about whether your bills are do you still receive them in the mail or are you paperless? So put paperless in the chat if you are paperless or put mail in the chat if you still receive your bills in the mail. Listen, there's no shame, no guilt if you still receive paper bills, but in 2025, I don't want no paper bills at all. Like, I don't even want the extra bills that's coming in. Like, I put repeat payments on my calendar. Nice. You put repeat payments on your calendar. Nice. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. I put, okay. Yeah. So I feel like, especially like with the auto pay, you will start to really just get used to, you'll just get used to the bills coming out and you just need to manage the money. But paperless, man, and you know what else too, y'all? When you go paperless, some companies give you a discount. And I know for auto pay, like my cell phone bill, I think that T-Mobile, I have T-Mobile, hopefully you can say that. I have the big T for my cell phone bill. And I think they give me like a $5 off for making sure that my bills are on auto pay, which honestly is not a lot, but it's something. So that there are benefits to having your bills on auto pay. I feel like the cell phone services are one of the bigger ones that will give you discounts. I'm trying to think of what else. You know what else give you discounts? Your car insurance. So if you don't have your car insurance on auto pay, maybe you want to look into that if you can, because a lot of times you can get your car insurance and get a little discount for thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, Miss K. Thank you so much for the follow. Super excited for you to be here. Thank you for joining the fan club. We are talking about auto pay. Put auto pay in the chat if your bills are on auto pay, or put if you are still receiving paper bills, or if you have paperless. So put in the chat if you have your bills on auto pay. My room is talking about personal finances with God in the center. So for all the new people that are here, this is going to be a safe space for us to talk about our personal finances with no guilt or no shame or no judgment, but just more for just, educating one another, engaging with one another, giving good budgeting tips, so we all can level up on our finances and we can reach our goals, whatever it is for you. Maybe your goal is to save some money. Maybe your goal is to pay off some debt. But it's so important to educate yourself on personal finance. For all the new people in the room, I now have subscriptions. We are celebrating 1K tonight. So super excited for the 1K. So if you want to become a subscriber, you can click this link right here. If you want more budgeting advice or one-on-one coaching, make sure that you click the link. I have Service Plus. I'm a financial coach. I have been budgeting for 15 plus years. So that's for the new people that are in the room. I'm so super excited to be here. But yes, we are talking about auto pay and making sure those bills are paperless. But I also was, like I was saying, your car insurance, check, because I know my car insurance gives me a discount for putting it on auto pay. So if you really trying to save them little extra coins, $5 here, $10 here, or a small discount for putting your bills on auto pay, is the real flex. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much for the mustache. Truly appreciate it. So again, the new people in the room, I asked the question: if you had 1K that just hit your account, what are you doing with it? Are you spending it? Are you saving it? Or are you paying off some debt? Super excited for people to be here. Congratulations on your 1K. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm super excited. And I was saying that I remember when I had 0 followers. Even on YouTube, I'm celebrating 250, because if anybody know the YT over there, it's a long game for over there, right? It's not like here, it's like TT. We're gonna call it TT. It's not over here where you gain a lot of followers. I would say not pretty well, very quicker than the YT. But I'm streaming on both platforms, and I'm celebrating 250 subscribers on the YT. So the people that are on TikTok, it's definitely a long game. Yes, it is, Dr. Lisa. It is a long game. You got to be patient over there. Listen, you really have to be patient. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm super excited. Thank you so much. You definitely have to be patient if you know anything about the YT and you have a channel over there. Listen, so I'm celebrating 250 over there. So make sure all of you guys go follow me on the YT. I'm Gracefully Simplified over there. I truly appreciate it. And I actually go into depth more about my personal story, my budgeting journey. I do cash stuffing videos over there. It's just a longer form of content over there. So if you're kind of like, I want some tips in reference to budgeting over here, but you kind of really want to transform your budgeting, you really want to deep dive into really trying to get your money together, go over to the YT when you got some time, and just click on one of my videos. I feel like it's a different vibe over there than it is here. Here is more quick content. My videos on my page are just shorter, quick tips. But if you really want to level up on your finances, go check my page out. So again, I'm super excited for everybody to be here. So are you guys in the chat? I'm glad you had the YT on tonight. We could chat. I know. So I was thinking about you saying that the last time, like, make sure that you do it. I know. Because then I would have just been like, why is anybody coming? I would have just been like, what's going on? Trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, so super excited for everybody watching on the replay. Everybody watching here, super excited that people are coming in and out my room. So, hey, Gary. So super excited that you're here. This is the Grace and Growth room. We talk about personal finances with God in the center. I am Janine. I am the budget coach. I'm 1K. I'm buying new. Wait. I'm buying new iPods or buying reps to resell. Okay. You buying new iPods or iPods? Is that what you're saying? Buying new iPads or buying reps to resell? You don't know what IPOS is? No, I don't. Stock. Oh, stocks. Maybe you should just. I didn't know what you were referring to. I don't. Exactly. I thought I was the only one lost. Exactly. Stocks. I don't know if that's a different term, Christian, but thank you for educating us. Yeah, I didn't really know what you were talking about. But so IPO is a new stock they're releasing in a week. Okay. I don't know about those stocks, to be honest. But see, you learn something every day. You learn something. Klarna is coming out. Well, I really try to encourage my community not to use Klarna because that's like the afterpay. And listen, if you're using Klarna, then you can't afford it. And I would tell you not to buy it. If you're talking about the Klarna with the afterpay, and make sure, is that what you're talking about? It's a stock you can invest in. Look, you just educating us, Christian, because I'm thinking you talk about Klarna with the afterpay, but you talk about stocks. I'm cracking up. Okay, so that's what you're doing with your 1K. Listen, we were always learning something new every day. We are. So I don't like Klarna's system. It's the same. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the Klarna system, yeah. I always tell people, like, you can Klarna groceries. It's like, listen, no shame or no guilt, but we need to get better with our finances if we have to Klarna or Afterpay groceries. Like, again, some people can be in a very tough financial situation, but that's why we got to get on a budget because to Klarna groceries, to do that, it's Afterpay for everything. So, like, you can invest in the system, buying them, and then you can take advantage of people who use the Klarna. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I don't think, I would have to be more educated on that type of stock as you're talking about, Christian. And yeah, I'm more into just the these stable stocks. But I mean, I know a little bit about investing, but I'm learning more about it. But what's your favorite credit card? Well, over here, I don't have no favorite credit card because I'm trying to get out of debt. Okay. I cut my credit cards up. So I don't have a favorite credit card. Okay. I can tell you one that I have. I have Capital. I mean, I don't know if I can say it, but I have the big C, which most people know. I don't know if TikTok is banning, they ban certain things you say. The capital C, that's what I have. One of them is one of my cards. You can say it. Listen, I never know. Sometimes you can say it, sometimes you can't, but you know what I'm talking about. So that's one of the cards that I have. Make sure that you're liking the live. Make sure that you're sharing for all the new people that in the room. This is the Grace and Growth Room where we talk about personal finances with God in the center and giving yourself grace. Well, you do have your content disclosure on. Oh, okay. So maybe I could say, oh, okay. So, okay. Well, Capital One is the card that I was talking about. I forgot that I do have the content disclosure on. I just wanted to make sure I'm not getting any violations or anything like that. Question. Question. Make sure that you're liking the live. Make sure that you're sharing it out Oh, it was a question. Oh, it was a question. Well, do you have your content? Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. And you know what? When you use the boards, just like you said, it's automatically on. When you use the boards, it's automatically on. So I do have it on. Yep, because I noticed that when I use these boards, it's automatically on. So I'm kind of covered. But all the new people in the room, can you make sure that you're tapping the screen? Make sure that you're grabbing your engagement points, because that not only helps me as the host, the live host, but also the viewer. Make sure that you share. Make sure that you like the live. Thank you so much for joining the club, Dr. Lisa. So I'm starting to have subscriptions. So if you guys are interested in becoming a subby, then make sure that you click this right here. Make sure that you hit the follow button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anybody interested in one-on-one coaching, make sure that you hit the link here. Super excited for everybody to be in the room. We're learning about stocks. But I was also talking about Klarna as well. That listen, I feel like so many people just get used to those afterpay payments. And again, no shame, no guilt over here. But again, if we have to afterpay our regular expenses, our groceries, or just regular things that keep you going, then really we need to look at our finances. We need to really get on a budget. Now, I have so many free resources in my bio. Go check it out. I also have some templates that helps you every time you get paid. You plug in your numbers in the Excel spreadsheet. You put in your debt payments. You put in your variable expenses, and it'll really give you a visual aid of like what you spent this month. It helps you track your expenses. So if you're super excited about that, then make sure that you look at the links in my bio. But again, if you have to use Afterpay for groceries, then we need to get better. We need to get better with it. So again, people, if you new people in the room, if 1K just hit your account, what are you doing with it? What's your first move? Are you saving it? Are you spending it? Are you paying off some debt? I said that I will be saving half of it and then spending it. Because yeah. Thank you so much, FYP. Oh, I reached the FYP, y'all. Oh, I'm super excited. What's up, Chanel? What's going on? This is the Grace and Growth Room. Over here, we talk about personal finances with God in the center. No shame, no guilt. Thank you so much for entering the room. This is going to be a space where we can talk about our personal finances and you don't have any shame or guilt around it with God in the center. So we are talking about if 1K hits your account, what are you doing with the money? Are you spending it? Are you saving it? Or are you paying off debt? Put spend, save, or debt, or whatever you're doing with it in the chat. So glad that you're here in the FYP. Super excited. Make sure that you're hearting the live. Make sure that you are sharing it. Make sure that you're getting your engagement points. Because again, not only does it help me as the live host, but it helps you as the viewer. And it tells when you go into other rooms, it let them know that you're a quality engager. Save. So Miss Darlene, are you saving the whole 1K? Are you not spending none of it? Great information. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Thank you. So let me know in the chat. Are you saving the whole 1K? Or are you not spending any of it? Some people are savers, and that's okay. Either answer is just like it's okay either way. But I'm gonna do a little bit of both. Hi, what's going on, Nova? The Dow too. Welcome to Grace and Growth From. My name's Janine. I'm a budget coach. I'm your go-to girlfriend for managing money with faith and intention. What's going on? Make sure that you're hearting the live. Make sure that you are. Sorry, you guys. Hey, make sure that you're hearting the live. Make sure that you're sharing. So today we're talking about if you have 1K in your account. Hold on. Sorry. Tonight we're talking about if you have 1K in your account, what are you doing with the money? Tell me what you're doing with the money. Are you saving it? Are you spending it? Or are you paying off some debt? Let me know what you're doing in the chat. Make sure you're liking the live, y'all. Let me know. We talk about personal finances over here with God in the center. So super excited for everyone to be here. I'm also celebrating 1K on the followers, and we don't despise the small beginnings over here. Okay, we don't despise the small beginnings. So I know 1K may seem so small to some big creators, but we can't forget where we came from, because when it gets bigger, you're gonna be like, you know what? I remember when it was 1K. It couldn't pay off debt, so save to add more to pay a bigger payment. Oh, okay. Great. Listen, I get it. I get it. Saving is a great option. It truly is a great option. There's nothing wrong with it. Truly appreciate it, you guys. Again, for the new people that came into the room, we were talking about auto pay. Let me know if you have your bills on auto pay. Put auto pay in the chat if you have your bills on auto pay. So I really wanted to talk about grace and growth, and just like a lot of people, we make a lot of, we beat ourselves up in reference. I would pay off some bills. Yes. Yes. Everything. Yes. Miss K, you will pay off some bills. I know that's right. Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. You had that 1K in your account, pay off some bills. And then maybe you could be a month ahead, because that's another thing that I wanted to talk about, like just probably in another live, but like being a month ahead. I am not there yet, but I want to get there, to be a month ahead in all my bills. I think the biggest thing. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting a puzzle piece. TikTok sometimes will send you this puzzle piece that goes across the screen. I don't know why they do that, but that's the biggest lesson I'm trying to get into. I am really trying to get it where I have 1 month of my bills. So that's like the biggest flex. So it's like prime example, like September, like the money that you get in September, you're paying October's bills. So you're already a month ahead. That's the biggest flex for sure. And that's where I want to get to. So it's like having all so you basically have to budget and really put money aside to really be a month ahead. But that's the real flex. Number one, to put your bills on auto pay. Number two, to make sure that you're doing paperless on your bills. And number three, try to be a month ahead. That's the real flex. And I think it's quite hard to do that, especially for like the bigger payments, like a mortgage or a rent. That's probably going to take some time to get there where you're a month ahead. But you still can get there though. Everything takes time. But now that's the real flex, isn't it? Listen, that is the real flex for sure. To be a month ahead on your bills, that's definitely the real flex for sure. I'm not there yet, y'all. I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. And I feel like it would definitely take me some time in reference to my mortgage, because my mortgage is large. So for real, it's like you really would need like 2 months, because if you're paying it in October, you would still need the money for September and October, because you're paying it in October. So that's definitely the real flex, to get your bills a 1 month ahead for sure. And it just honestly, you guys, like it just brings a sense of peace. You're not stressing over, oh, do I have the money for this bill? Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like if you just had that money in there, these are goals that you maybe want to work towards. Listen, what month is this? This September. We still can reach those goals. Maybe that'll be one of the goals that you have for the end of 2025. Like, you know what? I want to get into a place where my bills is a month ahead. You still have time. September, October, November, December. We still got 3 months. So you still have time to be strategic about your money. Maybe you want to work a little extra hours at your job to get a month ahead. So that you still definitely have time. But I want to ask that, budgeting is just not about numbers. It's about mindset. It's about discipline. And it's believing that God can take what looks impossible and make it possible. Listen when I tell you guys this. God can make when your numbers don't add up, okay? When you just like, you know what? I'm always in the red every month when I'm doing my budgeting. God can make the impossible possible. And I'm telling you guys, I'm a living witness. That's why I always incorporate God into my finances. So if you believe that God can make the impossible possible, put the praying hands in the chat. If you are believing that maybe your financial situation tonight is you are stressed about your money, you are overwhelmed about looking at your numbers, maybe you're in a slew of debt and you're like, you know what? I'm in so much debt. Maybe you need to pick up, some extra work because, your just numbers are not matching. If you are believing that God can make the impossible possible, put in the chat. Because let me tell you guys something. God can bring blessings where you can't even see it. I'm a living witness. Okay. He will bring a ram, what they say, ram in a bush. He's going to bring a ram in a bush for you. So if you are believing that tonight, put the praying hands in the chat. Make sure you guys are liking the live. Make sure that you're tapping the screen. But I want to ask, in 2025, what does your financial growth look like this year? Put in the chat. We got 3 more months to the end of the year. And you know how they say, oh, when they say like the diets, like, oh, I'm going to start a new diet in 2026 in January. And you may say, you know what? I'm going to save my money. I'm going to save about $5,000 in 2026. We can still reach our goals in 2025. So for financial growth this year, what does that look like for you? Does that look like saving some money? Does that really look like I'm really going to get on a budget? Or maybe it look like I need to really hire a financial coach to really help me get my finances together. Maybe that's an option. Tell me, what does financial growth look like for you this year? And if you don't know, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe you say, you know what? I don't really know what the financial growth looked like for me this year. That's okay. But I would say to everyone that's listening, that everyone's on the live, give yourself grace when it comes to your money. Make sure that you're doing some actionable steps to get better with your money. If you're bad with your budget, try to get on a budget. If you're bad with savings, start to save. If you have a lot of consumer debt, pay off the debt using either the snowball method or the avalanche method, or get on a plan. But the biggest thing that I want to tell everyone watching this live, you have to have a plan for your money. You have to have a plan for it. Don't just let the money come into the account and just be swiping the cards. You need to actually write it down, or if you're electronic girly, write it on your tablet, and every time you get paid, assign every dollar a job. What are you doing with your money? If you're saving it, if you're paying off some bills, if you are paying off some credit cards, make sure that every single time you get paid, you are assigning those dollars a job. Okay? Make sure that you do it. Now, if you could master one money habit this month, what would it be? Let's put in the chat what we want to master this month in reference to our money. Thank you so much for all the new people entering the room. Make sure that you heart the live. Make sure that you like it. What's one money habit that you want to get better with this month? Are you tracking your expenses? Are you sitting up there writing down your bills? I did a video that's on my page where I talk about the split paycheck method. And this is when I just wanted to make sure my audio was on. I wanted to, hello. Okay, hello. So tell me one money habit that you are trying to do this month in September. What's one money trying to master? Put it in the chat. Put in the chat, you guys. What money habit that you have. And again, we are celebrating 1K over here. We are celebrating subscriptions. I now have subscriptions. So if you want to become a subscriber, if you want more the gems in reference to budgeting, I dropped some gems the last time I was on live. I talked about credit hacks that I have for people that are trying to get better with their credit. I had dropped a gem about how you can increase your credit score 100 points. Okay? How you can increase your credit score 100 points. So if you want gems like that, if you want exclusive budgeting advice, if you have 1 more. Hey, Rhea, 1 more. 2, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what 2 means. But if you want exclusive budgeting advice, make sure that you click this link here, or become a subby. I would truly appreciate it. Or if you just have hearts love. Okay. Welcome into the new people. We are talking about one money habit that you want to master this year. And also make sure that you're hearting the live. Make sure that you're liking it. Make sure that you are sharing it out. Make sure that you get your daily engagement points. You don't want to leave the room without getting your daily engagement points, because again, for my TikTok family, if you are a viewer, those engagement points help you as a viewer, and it also helps me as a live host. So I would truly appreciate it. Make sure that you're hearting the live. Make sure that you're sharing it out. I truly appreciate it. But all to the new people that are in the room, spending correctly. Rhea, hot, Ray, I'm totally confused. What are you talking about? This question here, spending correctly? Because I'm a little confused. Are you talking about if you hit 1K, 1K just got into your account, what's your first move? Put in the chat, friend. But again, we're talking about our money habits. What money habit? How do I spend the 1K correctly? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured you were talking about, friend. I'm sorry. Yes, okay. I'm just trying to understand what you were talking about. How are you spending the 1K correctly? Okay, friend. So now we're on the same page. So tell me how you are spending the 1K correctly. You said 2222. Tell me, okay, these are the three options that I was giving everybody how they are spending the 1K. Are you spending it? Are you saving it? Or are you paying off some debt? Tell me what you're doing. Are you spending it? Are you saving it? Or are you paying? Retirement? Okay, you putting it to your retirement. Well, congratulations. Hopefully are you retiring soon, friend? 10% to retirement. Okay, friend. 10% to your retirement. 100. Okay. Now tell me what you're doing with the rest of it. Tell me what you're doing with the rest of it. For the new people that are on the live, we are talking about 10% invest. Okay, 10% invest. Cool. In stocks. That's a great move. But that's 10%. Tell me what you're doing with the rest of it. For all the new people that are here, we are talking about if 1K got into your account today, what would you do with it? Would you spend it? Would you save it? Or would you pay off some debt? 10% to bonds. Okay, nice. Okay, good. I'm liking everything you're doing with it. Good. Now, are you going to spend any of it? 10% to crypto. I have my little thoughts about crypto. I'm going to keep my little thoughts to myself about crypto. I'm not a crypto girly. I would say that. I'm not a crypto or a Bitcoin. I'm going to do the safer stocks. We don't do crypto or Bitcoin over here. 30% spend. Okay, listen. 30% spend, because I always tell people, right, that you should be doing three things with your money. Everybody, right? You should be saving it, you should be spending it, and you should be giving it. So give, save, spend. So let me just switch the order. Give, save, and spend in that order. So you should be 25% saved to emergency funds. Okay. But I always tell people these are the three principal things that you should be doing with your money. Number one, giving it to, I am a believer over here, so I'm giving 10% to God, 5% to the homeless or the difficult folks. Right. And I tell people all the time, if you are not a believer, that's okay. But maybe you want to give to some charities. Maybe you have organizations, some nonprofit organizations that you believe in. I think it's so important that we build those money habits. We should be doing those three things in reference to our money, because sometimes people will just save it and they're savers and they're not good spenders. Some people will spend all their money and they don't know how to save a lick of money. Like, they just don't know how to save it. God don't need money. Psalms 51. Ooh. So I'm going to say Proverbs 19. I'm going to say I disagree. I'm listening. We can agree to disagree with that. Okay. That's all I'm just going to say. We're going to agree to disagree with that, because I'm going to give God 10% of my money. Now, he may not need my money, right? But I am going to be good stewards over my money, and I am going to give 10%. Yes, we can agree to disagree with that. And that's okay, right? Because you know what? Everybody may not agree with everything. I am God. No. Whoa. That's a bold statement. That's a bold statement. And we just gonna fly over that. We're just gonna fly over that comment. Okay. You're not the God that I'm talking about. So we just go fly over that. But again, not okay. Yeah. So again, all the new people that are entering the room, make sure that you liking the live, make sure that you are sharing but God on earth in the flesh. Listen, we just gonna screw over, we just gonna jump over that comment, right? And we're gonna switch the topics a little bit, and we're gonna talk about, you were telling me about what you were doing with the 1K. So you tell me about investments, you were telling me about the stocks, which I think is all good. I think you said 35% to spend, which is all great things. I think those are all great things to do with your money. I spent it. Okay, you spent it. But I do like how you break down the categories into percentages, which I really think is good, because I sometimes when you make a lot of money, when you break down things into a percentage, then it becomes more, like in a better category. Gave God my thoughts. Listen, I get it. Again, I truly appreciate you guys for being here. I truly appreciate you for engaging. Make sure that you're heart in the live. Make sure that you are liking. Again, this room is, we talking about personal finances with no shame or no guilt over here. I truly appreciate everybody that came into the room tonight. My YouTube family that is watching on the replay. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you have any more questions for me, you can mute by tapping that. Yeah. Love God, for real, for real. I'm glad that you do, for real, friend. I'm super glad that you do. I'm glad that you do. But truly, again, we're talking about personal finances with God in the center. And I'm not here to debate about it. I'm not here to debate about it. But again, people can agree to disagree. You may not agree with all of the things that, I say in reference to money, and that's okay. I think that we are okay to maybe disagree on some things. Honey and milk and promised land. Yeah, okay. But again, I just want to wrap up all the new people that are in the room. Make sure that you're heart in the live, that make sure that you're liking. Listen, I am a budget coach. I specialize in budgets and saving money. If you are new to my content, if you have any questions about one-on-one coaching, you can click this link here. If you want to become a subscriber, you also can click this link here. We are celebrating 1K over here. We talk about personal finances that begin with God in the center, with no shame, no guilt. I want this to be a safe space for you to come in. You may say, you know what? You may really be stressed out one day about your money, and you can come into this room, and this really could be a safe space for you. So I wanted to leave with this scripture verse, Philippians 4:19, and my God will supply all your needs according to his riches and his glory. Thank you so much for the follow. I want to encourage everybody out there that's listening on a replay, that's watching on TikTok, know that God is going to supply all of your needs. Truly appreciate every single follower, truly appreciate all the comments and the engaging. I will be back here tonight. Well, tomorrow. I'm switching up my time, y'all. Bear with me. I'm trying to get this schedule together. I think I will be on here tomorrow. And I may be doing a prayer live tomorrow at 7. I'm working on it. But if you click the notifications and you follow me, then you will see when I am live, right? So you'll see when I'm live, because I am working on my schedule. But I truly, truly, truly appreciate everybody for being here. Make sure, again, that you're heart in the live, you're liking the live, you're sharing it out to everyone. Truly appreciate all the engagement tonight. And remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. Any more questions for me before I go? Any more questions? Make sure that you're getting your daily points when you come into the room. That's the engagement for you, but also for me as a live host. Truly appreciate all of you guys. Everybody have a great night. Love you guys. I'm out. See you later, YouTube.